Now here's one more thing to consider on your floor before you call it good. There's more Video Joe? More? You want to tell us about this subfloor? Yeah. After I scrape all this stuff off, after I take the tack strip off because of the reasons why I told you, then I'm going to go around. This is my last opportunity right now to check for squeaks in the floor, right? Because I know there was a couple. Hear that? I'm gonna have to fix that, and that crack's pretty big. I'll probably put some fix all there too, and in this bigger section here. And I'll look down there and fix the crack instead of just using nails. I'm gonna use screws. You know, wherever the squeaks are, I'm gonna use screws, and then I'm gonna check and see on these nails. There's certain nails that are sticking up for some reason. This one's up, I just noticed. That's a tripping hazard right now. And where's my hammer? I don't want to trip on that when I'm going up and down painting with the paint bucket in my hands and I trip and fall on my face. I wasn't even planning on finding that nail, but I did. Let's just fix that right now. And after I sweep this whole thing, then I'll look at the seams. I'll see if any of the nail heads are sticking up. See if there's any loose areas in the floor. See if I can identify some other areas. I didn't even scrape on that one. That's an old one. Look how deep that is. I'll put fix all on that too. And then if I think anywhere needs some extra nails, I'll put some nails on the ceiling joists, on the TGI floor joists, whatever. Okay, I'll go through this, and I know there was a particular squeak in this floor, right? Look at that, how annoying is that? When you find them, mark them, and fix them. Don't just nail it. I mean, yeah, you could just nail it, and that could work later on down the road. Maybe the nail comes loose, or another surrounding nail. So I'll check this whole area. I'll put screws on both sides of the seam, boom, 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 along there. I'll check this next one because I think there was more squeaks than just one thing. And then I'll walk around. I'll march around in all the different door areas, in the walk areas, in different areas, especially where the seams are. Because if it's going to squeak, it's probably going to be on a seam or on a actual floor joist. And these floor joists are going this direction. I know that because where the seams are. So then as I walk on this seam, I can continue down here, put my weight on there, walk around, and you might surprise yourself. You might find one or two squeaks that you didn't even know were there, and now's the time to fix it, right? And you can fix it. Oh man, when am I gonna, hopefully I've knocked enough sense in you to have you think, man, Joe makes a lot of sense with lots of things that he does. Man, I don't know how he does all the different things he does, but most of the stuff he does, he can fix it and it makes it look good. And usually he's working on his own. I can work on my own too. Why can't I do the same thing as he does around my house, around my condo, around my apartment, around my duplex, around my fourplex, around my rental house? You know, if you're so inclined and you've got a little bit of sense and a little bit of handiness in you, or even if you don't, you get out there and you try some of these things. Try some things you feel comfortable with. Try some things you don't feel comfortable with. Anything is pretty much fixable, okay? And you learn along the way. It's kind of fun too. Oh, there's that squeak again. And see, I'm stepping right there, not there. See? It could be because it's loose there, or along there, and along there. So I'll check all that kind of stuff out too. That's another thing, whoops, I hit the side of the door jamb with my video camera tripod. I don't think I messed it up. That's something I got to comp too, because I fixed the door. The door was crooked and warped, and whoever installed this, they adjusted the door stop to adjust with the warpness of the door. They never should have done that, because then the door initially, when I was in here before I took the doors out to paint them, I checked everything. This door was sticking out about 5/16 at the top, and it was almost flush at the bottom. I'm like, what's happening with that? So I fixed it, took this off. Hey, I made a whole video on that. You can see that on my episodes. You know, watch all these episodes from episode 1. I didn't have no idea how many episodes I'm going to do, but hey, I'm just going to keep making videos. Whenever I see something, whenever I think of something, I'm going to make a video clip of it, and I'm going to put it on a particular episode, okay? So keep watching and keep learning. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.